What is going on, my people? I've missed you all so much in these past few weeks. Yes, for those of you unaware, I have been absent from YouTube for about 6 weeks because of college, and I haven't had time to dedicate to you. You specifically, sitting right there. You look great today. What did you do? So you doing something different? But now that the summer semester has ended, I can finally get back on that motherfucking grind. And I just want to take a brief second here to thank all of you guys who are continuously supporting this channel by hitting that subscribe button. Right now, from the moment of me filming this, we are currently less than 100 away from getting 5,000 subscribers. Has anybody ever in the history of YouTube ever reached 5,000? I mean, that's a massive milestone right there. Look, I know you guys. I feel like we've bonded over these last couple of months to a year that we've been acquainted. And I know for a fact that we will reach 5,000 subscribers. But just in case, I promise to all of you that help us reach 5,000 subscribers that I will release a soundtrack dive on one of the most requested video games, Mario Kart Wii. I know that regardless of this, you guys would make us reach 5,000 anyways, because you guys are awesome. But on top of that, I want to reward you guys with what you guys have been asking for a while. So go now, my children. Share this video with a friend. Share some of my other videos with a friend. Go and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's hit the big 500. That out of the way, how's about we talk about Portal? Portal was released in 2007 by the mega gaming corporation Valve. It's a mind-bending puzzle game that exhibits such an engaging and wild core gameplay mechanic, shooting and going through portals. To this day, Portal is considered one of the most ambitious franchises and one of the greatest in video game history. I myself have fallen deeply in love with its story and its characters, and I'm one of those people who is dying for Portal 3 to release. The only thing related to Portal that Valve has released recently is a game entitled Aperture Desk Job, which is a free game intended to help debut the new Steam Deck that released earlier this year, 2022. And while I think the game is somewhat decent, they even brought back J.K. Simmons to reprise his role as Cave Johnson, I really just want more of the main game, with Chell and GLaDOS, maybe even Wheatley too. However, I know at this point that that's just not gonna happen. I'm fairly positive that this team does not plan on making a Portal 3, at least anytime soon. And I'm kind of glad. Honest to God, I think the Portal story has been told. I think it ended in a pretty stellar way, and to make more games and continue the story would kind of just seem like it's padding out the franchise. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I plan on discussing this a bit more when I cover the end credits to the true greatest game of all time, Portal 2. And I plan on making a video for that when Portal 1 and Portal 2 releases on the Switch, sometime this year. They haven't announced it yet. For right now, let's discuss the end credits for this game.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture Science.
I'm sorry, I just had to let that play out for a bit. Still Alive is a beloved song by Portal fans and gamers alike. It has spawned a myriad of covers, and you know what? I'm gonna stop talking because I want to hear the drop for this song.
But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive.
Is it any wonder why this song received such positive reception from people? In terms of Portal's OST, this is probably the only notable one that can be found in it. Every other track serves more as ambiance than actual enjoyable music. Now, the one that can be heard singing this song is the game's antagonist GLaDOS, who is voiced by Ellen McLain. And let me just say that after having been subjected to this for most of the game,
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
it wouldn't have been my first guess that she's a decent singer. We do of course have Ellen McLean to thank for that. She's a professionally trained operatic soprano, so it's no wonder that it came out so fantastic. There's actually some director commentary where she actually talks a little bit about the process of recording Still Alive.
So when they told me that there was going to be a song at the end, I thought, well, all right, who's going to write the song? And they told me there was going to be a song written by Jonathan Colton. And I listened to a song that Jonathan had written, and it was very funny, very clever. So I thought at that point, well, this will be okay. But I am an opera singer, so usually I sing, "Ah, quando me ne va." And I thought, well, will I be able to have the right style for the song? So I was concerned. But then before the recording, they sent me an MP3 file of the song, and I listened to it with Jonathan singing it, but I loved the little song. And at home, as I practiced the little song, I tried to, get back to GLaDOS's voice. Aperture Science, just this tiny little passive-aggressive computer who's all alone until people try to come in and murder her.
As Ellen mentioned, Jonathan Colton is the writer for this song, and seriously, I applaud this man's talent. He was apparently approached by Valve after one of his concerts and was reportedly very eager to jump into this project, being a big fan of Half-Life. The lyrics here, in a nutshell, is GLaDOS, after being destroyed by Chell in the end of the game, is claiming that she is in fact still alive and running tests in the facility. And I say claims because we all know this isn't the case. Such was explained in Portal 2. It's truly a glorious song, and coming off an already really entertaining game makes it feel like Portal is a big present, with the song Still Alive being the big beautiful bow on top. This song is even slightly foreshadowed during the beginning of the game. There's a radio that you find as soon as you wake up, and it plays a samba stylized instrumental version, and I actually enjoy this one a bit too. It's already subtly hinted in the game that the Half-Life series and the Portal series are one in the same universe. But I really adore this line sung by GLaDOS referencing the main corporation from Half-Life's storyline.
Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance.
From what I read, most of Jonathan Colton's other songs consist of this same song's layout. It's usually him singing over some bass, guitars, and drums. So for him, why don't we go ahead and do a little jam out session just the way that he would like it to be done.
Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run, there is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Oh, I get the chills doing that part too. Yeah, sure. You did a really good job. Thank you. No problem. I assure you, if anything is still alive, it's this song's strong and long-lasting appeal. Okay, all right, there's your bad titular pun for the video. Now I can wrap this episode up. Okay, so 5 out of 5 Black Forest cakes. Would you really expect anything less? And I know what you're saying. Michael, if the cake is a lie, wouldn't that mean that your score is a lie? And no, my very attentive friend, it does not. Let me explain. When you
Yeah, you told